Well, we start out, we disc twice, we cultivate again, then we roll, and then we cultivate again. When we disc, they're about 27-inch blades that come through here and cut the dirt. We do that twice. Then our second time, we bring in a cultivator. It has teeth, basically, and it comes in here and it makes it real fine, makes the grade real smooth. We come in here with a land plane. It's basically a big, long skid. It's a drag. That we do that twice. It makes the land completely flat, leaves no ruts, dirt, clods, or anything. And then we decide to plant, and we'll roll. We have big rollers, cement rollers, that we bring in. It's about 40 foot wide, and we have a 45-foot drill that comes in here behind a tractor and plants. We either use air, which is a no-till, or a regular grain drill. We compact the ground so that none of the sand, because this is real sandy land, you have to plant rice in sand. And sand likes to move whenever the wind decides to pick up. So we plant and we'll roll, and then we'll roll again. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times before we can ever get it right. This rice, it starts off, we fertilize and spray. We'll spray first, spray the ground before we plant. And then we'll come in, plant the rice, spray again, fertilize once. And then the rice gets to about 15 inches tall, we fertilize again. This field was currently fertilized about 2 weeks ago. And we just had a field fertilized yesterday that came in with the Airflow, which is a John Deere. It's not by an airplane, but that's whenever it's dry, that's what we get in there with. It's more efficient and more time consuming. It's run off of air, and what it does is it puts out approximately, we put out about 3 pounds, and it comes in and it puts it out of the spouts. The air is more efficient than an airplane because it knows exactly what it's putting out instead of dumping. It's kind of a sitting back, wait and flush thing. When I say flush, we flush the rice 5 or 6 times before it gets up there to that 50% yielding, putting on a head age. After that, we kind of hold water on this rice until it's fully done. If it rains and rice is ready, we go. We're cutting in the mud. Rain does not stop us. We do it every year. We usually rotate every 2 years, do a field and then skip a field and do a field and skip a field. And that helps bring back all the natural ingredients in the soil, the makeup. And then once we get done watering, we usually drain. And like I said, if it rains and we have rice drain, we cut anyways. We don't stop. We usually either chop stubble or leave it alone. And what we'll do is we'll flush water back across of it, or hope it rains again after we get done cutting, and that'll bring the rice back. We call it a second cut, and it's called a second crop, but it does about half the yield of what first crop does, but it's still a big help to the farm and making the money go around and around. Well, it leaves here, it goes to the dryer. The dryer dries the rice. Usually, sometimes it's hard to get rid of the rice, sometimes it's not. Depends on your yield quality and the grain. Then it'll go to a mill, it'll be milled, and then it goes to your plate.